All right, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is Friday, the 3rd of June, and guess what? We've got non-farm payroll today. So I've got some setups that we're just going to go through. If you want to trade non-farm payroll, or if you pay attention to non-farm payroll in the US. Um, Certainly, it used to be like this big event back in the day, and people used to scalp it and make a lot of money. But nowadays, non-farm payroll is not what it used to be. Well, the markets, they do change. So yeah. By the way, if you also want to trade the way I trade, I've linked the folder with everything that you are looking at on my screen in the description box below. Then you can go ahead and download it from there. Then you can test it out. If it works for you, well, good for you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Keep looking. You'll find something that will work for you. Also, the broker that I use, so that probably you also trade looking at the same candles that I'll be looking at. Um, the link is in the description box below. So go ahead and sign up with them. You can start trading a real life account with just $5, which is good if you want to test strategies, systems, robots, and stuff like that. So go ahead and sign up with them. For just $5, you can get a real life trading account. If you still want to download more indicators, tools, and stuff like that, also see the links in the description box below. So let's get into our video. Today we have got non-farm payroll, and I believe I already see the big guys already taking positions. We're just a few hours away from non-farm payroll. According to where I am, it's South African time, so we are just past midday in South Africa. When I'm making this video, we're just about 2 minutes past midday in South Africa. So yeah. So we're just a few hours away from non-farm payroll, but this is what we are looking at when it comes to dollar index. You can already see that price is resting on this trend line, and just underneath this zone. This is daily time frame. Underneath this zone. So it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen when the news comes out. Is the dollar going to continue with its weakness, or are we going to see the dollar bouncing back to continue the way that it has been going lately? So it's depending on what probably comes out of the non-farm payroll, or they might actually just bring it up here and drop it. But importantly, or interestingly, so this is the dollar index. Interestingly, see what's happening with the pairs. Let's start with the dollar versus the yen. You can see basically it's just resting at a key zone there. It's just resting at a key zone there. We are on the daily time frame. Maybe let's drop down to the 4 hour, or maybe let's just stay on the daily. You can see there we today's candle is actually a blue candle. And we are just resting there. I'm sure everyone is just waiting for non-farm payroll to tell us whether we are going to do that, or we are going to do this. If we do this, that will be interesting, because we kind of have an type pattern forming there on the daily time frame. So the dollar would then continue to see some weakness. But if we break through, then we are going to see some good movement on the dollar. Let's just delete that. Let's go to Euro USD, and it's going to basically be about the same. Look at Euro USD. We are just resting in that key area as well. We are just basically waiting for non-farm payroll. So if you are somebody who is looking to trade non-farm payroll or the movement after, this is something just to pay attention to. We are in this key zone. Euro USD, I showed you USD JPY. We are just resting at these key zones, and the big guys are waiting to see where to take this market to. I already saw in some news, but you don't trust the news. You don't trust the news. You wait for the actual news. Some were talking about already that jobs growth in the US is expected to be lower in May. So who knows? If jobs numbers come out lower, then certainly this is going to break out. This is going to break out of this zone. Uh, it's going to break out what? If it's Euro USD, it's going to break out going this way. If NFP is negative, but if it's positive, like the numbers, the job numbers are good, then certainly it's going to break out again out of that zone and drop. So yeah, we wait to see what's going to happen with NFP, and we react to the news. I always tell people that we don't try to predict the future, and this is not in any way signals. So don't just go in and blindly start buying and selling because you saw this video. It's not advice. I'm not saying buy or sell. I'm just giving you the setups that I'm looking at ahead of NFP. We go to Australian dollar versus the dollar, the US dollar. Same deal, same deal. So I've given you how many pairs now to look at. You've got USD JPY, Euro USD, Australian AUD USD. You need to watch it. Let's see USD Canadian. Sort of. I would prefer it to be at this level or in the middle ground before I can touch it. So NFP might, who knows, might bring it here a spike down to this zone, or it might just continue spiking up. So I wouldn't worry too much about USD Canadian. GBP USD. I think it's round about the same. It's round about the same. I would want to make a decision when it comes around this zone, or when it gets to this area. That's how I trade. Or it gets to this area, or it gets in the middle, right in the middle. That's where I want to make a decision. So we continue going on. Sorry, the other one was USD Swiss franc. Yes, this was USD Swiss franc, or not USD Canadian. This was USD Swiss franc. Then definitely USD Canadian is kind of the same thing. So from the look of things on the daily time frame, the pairs, let's just check NZD USD, kind of same deal with Euro USD and the other pairs. So something to look into if you are going to be trading NFP. Just watch these pairs. Just watch out for breakouts. Watch out for breakouts. Watch out for breakouts out of the zone for Euro USD. A breakout on USD JPY. Look for a breakout on Australian dollar versus US dollar. So yeah, let's wait and see what's going to happen with NFP. Subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Like the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.